The Galaxy A57 is quietly shaping up to be one of Samsung's most interesting mid-range devices yet. This isn't just another incremental upgrade. Leaks and benchmarks hint that Samsung is pushing performance, display quality, and usability in ways we haven't seen before in this segment. From faster processors to brighter screens and smarter features, the A57 looks like it's blurring the lines between mid-range and flagship. Welcome back, viewers. Sam's here. Like, share, and subscribe for more! Performance has always been the heart of Samsung's A series, and the A57 is no exception. Early leaks suggest it will run on the new Exynos 1680 chipset, paired with a generous 12 GB of RAM. Geekbench results have already surfaced showing a single core score of 1311 and a multi-core score of 4347. For context, that's quite respectable for a mid-range device, meaning that everyday tasks, app switching, and multitasking should feel buttery smooth. Gamers will likely notice the difference too, with a nearly doubled GPU performance compared to previous A series models. This translates to more stable frame rates and higher quality graphics in games, something mid-range phones often struggle with. The display is another area where Samsung is pulling out all the stops. Leaks point toward a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED screen with a 120Hz refresh rate and peak brightness hitting 2200 nits. To put that into perspective, that's almost flagship territory. Sunlight visibility should be incredible, scrolling feels fluid, and videos are going to pop in ways mid-range devices rarely achieve. On top of that, there are whispers of a privacy display feature. Seen previously only on premium Samsung phones, it blurs your screen when viewed from the side, protecting your content from prying eyes. It's subtle, but for professionals and commuters alike, it could be a game changer. Samsung hasn't ignored the camera either. The A57 is rumored to pack a triple camera setup with a 50MP main sensor, a 12MP ultra-wide lens, and an 8MP telephoto lens capable of 3x optical zoom. That combination promises versatility, sharp landscapes, detailed portraits, and better low-light performance. The A series has always punched above its weight in photography, and this time it seems Samsung is taking it a step further. If the software optimization matches the hardware, we could see one of the best mid-range camera experiences ever. Battery life is often where mid-range devices compromise, but the A57 seems to be breaking that trend. Reports suggest a FET 200 mAh battery, paired with 45W wired fast charging and even 15W wireless charging. That means not only long endurance, but also convenient top-ups when you're in a hurry. Pair this with vapor chamber cooling technology, and the A57 promises to handle heavy workloads without overheating, a feature rarely seen outside flagship devices. Connectivity and usability are also strong points. Dual SIM support, global 5G readiness, and Android 16 out of the box make this phone highly adaptable. While some brands are moving exclusively to eSIMs, Samsung is keeping things flexible for users who still rely on physical SIMs. Combine that with a slim 7.4 mm of design, and you get a phone that's not just powerful, but comfortable to use and easy to carry. The timing for the A57's launch also lines up perfectly. With Samsung's usual spring refresh, we're likely looking at a March 2026 release. Firmware leaks show the A57 and 6B model already in active testing, which suggests that Samsung is deep into development. This isn't just a concept or a prototype. The A57 is getting ready to hit the market, and early leaks indicate that Samsung is serious about making it a compelling choice for mid-range buyers. One interesting detail that's worth noting is how Samsung is positioning the A57 in a crowded mid-range market. Devices in this segment often prioritize price over experience, but the A57 looks to deliver both. High refresh rate displays, premium-like cameras, privacy-focused software features, fast charging, and robust performance. If Samsung nails all of these, the A57 could easily become the benchmark for what mid-range phones should aspire to be. Of course, there are still questions. The early Exynos 1680 benchmarks don't blow anyone away yet, so real-world performance remains to be seen. Camera quality depends heavily on software tuning, and regional availability might affect who gets the phone first. But the foundation is there. Samsung is treating the A57 as more than just a budget-friendly option. It's aiming to redefine expectations in a segment that has long been dominated by compromises. As the launch draws closer, we'll be watching how the A57 shapes up against competitors. Mid-range phones from other brands are getting stronger, but few combine performance, display quality, and practical features in a way that feels almost flagship-like. Samsung seems ready to challenge that, and the A57 could end up being a phone that people recommend not just for value, but for experience. So, what are you most excited about? The faster processor, the 120Hz AMOLED display, or the upgraded camera system? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be following every leak and report closely. If you want more updates and in-depth breakdowns on mid-range devices that punch above their weight, hit that like button and subscribe. The mid-range race is heating up, and the Galaxy A57 looks ready to raise the bar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.